Hello everybody, Antoine here for Simarchitecture, and welcome back to Delsil Valley, where we're gonna build a small house. Actually, it is located on a 30 by 30 lot in Delsil Valley, as I said. So if you still don't know, this is the word that is coming with the new expansion pack, Get Famous. And if you saw my previous video, I built a huge mansion with the new objects that come with this pack. There are actually two kind of objects. There's a mid-century style and there's a baroque tacky style, and as you probably already guessed, this tacky style really inspired me because I like building mansions. But for this house I wanted to build something smaller, so this house is actually quite small. There are only 3 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms and small rooms. There is no big reception rooms like in the other mansion I built before, so this is something which is probably more playable. So I'm really happy with the way this house turned out. It's even more detailed than the previous mansion, especially on the roofing. I did something that I usually don't do. I really put a lot of details on this roof, and I think it gives a more dramatic and luxurious look to the house. So yeah, I really like this house. I hope you will. It didn't take me a lot of time actually, because I really knew what I wanted to have in the end. So I really had a precise idea in mind, and I really tried to do it just like the way I had it in mind, and yeah, I like the way it turned out. So the interior, as I told you, is pretty small but really luxurious, because this small house is worth almost 500,000 simoleons, which is quite a lot, I have to say, for such a small house. Well, it's not the tiniest house ever, but still it's not a big castle or huge mansion. It's something quite normal, something that you can see in real life. The garden is pretty big, and there's nothing too special about the garden, just a really long and beautiful swimming pool, which is almost ending at the edge of the lot, but it's not possible to go until the edge of the lot, so that's why I decided to stop it just before and to put some stairs to make it even more, I don't know, dramatic. I don't know if it's a word, but you probably know what I mean. So the swimming pool is like the masterpiece of this lot. It's really beautiful. I think you can see it from really far away, and this is the first thing you see when you're overlooking the house or the garden. And yeah, so if we go inside of the house, I went for quite a I'm not gonna say minimalistic look, because it's definitely not minimalistic, but it's not as tacky as the big mansion I built in the previous video. It's more simple actually. There's not this really dark gold color. This is a light gold color that I use in this build, which is easier to look at. I mean, it doesn't hurt your eyes when you're looking at this interior. It's more neutral, so the interior is mainly made with gray and this soft tone of gold, and I think it's more elegant than this really tacky and aggressive gold color. Yeah, so there's a small entry hall with direct access to the first floor, with a piano, because I really don't know, this house is really small, and the way I did the floor plan, it was not the easiest thing to furnish, so I didn't know where to put a piano, but I wanted one because I think it's really posh to have a piano in your house. So I put it just before the stairs. Then if you go on the right, there's a small kitchen. I didn't really have space to build a big luxurious kitchen, and it's good because the kitchen is really practical and there's everything you need. And just next to the kitchen there's the dining room, with also a door that gives you an access to a small terrace, and then you can go in the garden. And after the dining room, there's the living room, which is also quite small, just a sofa and armchair, beautiful fireplace from Glamour Vintage Stuff Pack, which by the way is really good when you mix it with the new expansion pack, because this tile are quite close and the colors are really matching. So if you don't have enough objects with Get Famous, I suggest you to mix it with Vintage Glamour Stuff Pack. Yeah, and then just next to the living room, there's a study room, which is quite simple as well, a desk, a computer, a bookshelf, and that's it. And you know, there's nothing too much in this house. There's everything you need, and there aren't big empty rooms everywhere. It's just a normal house with normal rooms that you can use in everyday life. If we go upstairs, there are 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom with different styles. Well, the same style but with different color. One is with the same colors as in the rest of the house, so gray and soft gold, and the other is more pink and white and little touches of gold. The pink one is really cool, and those are not huge suites, huge bedrooms, but there's everything you need. Once more, a bed, a sofa, a library. Sometimes, in the gray bedroom, I put don't really know how to call it, but let's call it a makeup station. I think you know what I'm talking about. You know, this thing you're sitting at with big mirrors to make up. And in the other room, there's a bookshelf with an armchair if you want to read a book before going to sleep. And of course, I used the new wardrobes that come with the expansion pack, because this is one of the coolest objects. Now you can really have a star wardrobe, and you can build your own walk-in closet. And as we're talking about walk-in closet, we can go upstairs because there's already also a second floor under the roof, and this is where the master bedroom is. There's really, all the second floor is the master bedroom with its own bathroom. The bedroom itself is really big. There's a sofa, there's a fireplace, there's a TV, makeup station once more, so you can almost live in this bedroom. And yeah, I was talking about walk-in closet, yeah. And there's also a walk-in closet, which is not that huge, but it's really practical and convenient. And still, it's a walk-in closet, and everyone doesn't have a walk-in closet. I would dream to have a walk-in closet, but sadly I don't even have that much clothes, and I don't deserve a walk-in closet, so yeah, it would be useless for me. But in this house, it's really good, and this is a cool feature coming with the expansion pack, so I really wanted to use it. So this is pretty much it about the interior, because there's nothing too extraordinary to tell about. It's a normal house with a cool style, I think, and it would be perfect for a 3 or 4 Sims family, maybe a couple with 2 children. Of course, it has to be a famous family, not a random normal family, because it wouldn't make sense to live in such a house if you're not famous or rich. So yeah, and by building this house, I had in mind to keep doing such houses. So in the Pinnacles neighborhood, this is how the rich neighborhood in Del Sol Valley is called. There are 3 lots, and I would like to build a new house on the 3rd lot with a house in quite a sim style. I don't know how the house will look like, but maybe it's not going to be the next build, because maybe you want me to build something different. So I think I'm gonna build a modern mansion, still, or maybe in Del Sol Valley, or maybe in I forgot the name, the desert word, don't remember right now. Oasis Spring, Oasis Spring. So maybe I'm gonna build it in Oasis Spring on the 50 by 50 lot, and I had in mind to build something modern, because it's been a while since I didn't build anything modern. So I would like to build modern mansion using the other style of objects coming with Get Famous, which is the mid-century style. So yeah, I'm gonna try to build this modern house for the next build. I don't promise anything because you know, most of the time when I'm starting building a modern house, I don't really like it, and then I just erase everything on the lot and start building a classic house or a classic mansion. So yeah, I will try my best. I found some good inspiration in Pinterest about modern design and modern architecture, so yeah, I think I will do it. But once more, I'm not promising everything because I know a lot of time I said thing I never built, so yeah, I don't want to make fake Alps for you. Yeah, and then I don't know what I'm gonna build. I have a lot of ideas, and I think I'm gonna build another mansion. I don't really feel like building normal houses anymore. Right now I'm in a mood of building mansions. It takes a lot of time, but I like to work on big projects, so yeah, I'm in the mood for it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, I will see you next time. Bye!